What's up, guys? So today I'm going to be replacing the steering shaft in this '06 Chevy Impala SS. So what I did first was I took this kick panel off. It's 3 push clips. Once you pop that out, you can untwist the light that's connected to it in the back left side. And then where you plug the scanner in, you can push that through and the whole panel just comes off after that. So I already cut the boot on here. I tried to leave it without cutting it, and I just couldn't get the boot to slide down far enough so I can get to the bolts over here. So the bolt inside the car, it's a bolt and a nut. You want to unscrew the nut from the bolt. The nut's a 15 millimeter. I didn't have to hold the bolt from the other side because there's a piece on it that holds it already. So once I took that off, I just pushed the bolt through, and then I used the pry bar to push the steering shaft down off of the steering column. So once you do that, it's already disconnected from inside the car. And then I jacked up the driver's side and I took the wheel off. The other end of the steering shaft is obviously on the driver's side, right where the transmission is. I just pried this boot off again, and then it's a 11 millimeter. It's a whole bolt that's gonna end up coming out, and then you just pry it off the same way you took the one inside the car off. So as you can see, I just popped it off right there. And then once both ends are disconnected, you want to go back in the car and just pull it out from inside the car. And when I put the new one back on, I did the same thing. I slid it from inside the car, and I put it this time on the rack first, and I made sure it was connected down there all the way. And I just like started the bolt a little bit. I didn't tighten it all the way. And then I went back inside the car. I slid it up inside where it connects, and I put the bolt and the nut back on, and I just tightened both ends, and I was good. After you do this job, you are going to have to get a wheel alignment. What I did was, before I took anything off, I ran the seatbelt through the steering wheels just so it doesn't move, and I made sure that the steering wheel was straight. So my wheel alignment isn't terrible, it's just a tiny bit off. I'm still going to go get a wheel alignment done. And as you can see right there is the piece that holds the bolt from actually spinning. That's why you have to take the nut off first. Since I cut the boot, I just pretty much put a cut in it, and I can just clamp this back together. It should be fine.